Look in the mirror right now. I'm serious. Look at yourself. That person staring back at you, they're about to disappear. Not because of some tragedy, but because you're going to kill them. You're going to murder that version of yourself and build something nobody recognizes, including you. December 31st, 2025. You're at some party, drinking, laughing, making the same promises you made last year. This is my year. I'm really going to do it this time. And then what? January 3rd rolls around and you're back to the same relationships that drain you, same bank account that keeps you up at night. Here's the thing about 2026 that nobody wants to tell you. It's just another year. It's just 325 more days. But those days, man, those days are either going to be the making of you or the breaking of you. And most of you are going to let them slip right through your fingers like sand. I was 340 pounds in January of 1 year. People who see me now, they don't believe the before pictures. They think it's Photoshop. They think I'm lying. You know what I tell them? I tell them that the person in that photo is dead. I killed him. Every morning at 4:30 a.m. when I didn't want to get up, I was killing him. Every meal I said no to, I was killing him. Every time I wanted to quit and I didn't, I put another nail in his coffin. The average person will look exactly the same on December 31st, 2026 as they do right now. Same weight, same energy, same excuses, same dreams they never chase. You know why? Because average people do average things and then act surprised when they get average results. You can't eat like everyone else, sleep like everyone else, work like everyone else, think like everyone else, and then expect to be anything other than everyone else. There's this concept in nature called metamorphosis. A caterpillar doesn't just grow wings and become a butterfly. It literally dissolves. Inside that cocoon, it turns into soup, complete breakdown. Everything it was, gone, and then it rebuilds from scratch. That's what becoming unrecognizable means. You don't get to keep being you and just add some better habits. You have to dissolve who you are right now. You have to become soup. Most of you are terrified of this. You're terrified of losing yourself. But here's what you don't understand. The self you're afraid of losing is the same self that's keeping you stuck. That's the self that hits snooze. That's the self that says, I'll start Monday. That's the self that's been lying to you for years about what you're capable of. I get messages every day. I want to change. I want to be better. Cool. What did you do today? Well, I'm going to start next week. Next week? Bro, you don't have next week. You have today. And if you can't do it today, you won't do it next week. You won't do it next month. You damn sure won't do it by 2026. Your friends are going to hate this version of you that you're building. When you stop going out every weekend, they're going to call you boring. When you start waking up early and working on yourself, they're going to make jokes. Good. Let them. Their comfort zone is being challenged by your growth, and they can't handle it. Crabs in a bucket, man. They'll try to pull you back down. Here's what 36 days of actually doing the work looks like. Not talking about it, not posting about it, doing it. You wake up before the sun for 36 days, that's different. You train your body for 36 days, that's different. You read for 30 minutes every single day for 36 days, that's different. You work on your craft, your business, your skill for 2 hours every single day for 300 days. Do the math, that's 730 hours. That's 30 full days of focused work. While everyone else was scrolling, you were building. The mirror doesn't lie. Your bank account doesn't lie. Your energy levels don't lie. Your relationships don't lie. Everything in your life right now is a direct result of who you've been. If you want different results, you need to become a different person. Not tomorrow, not next week, today, right now, this moment. I was 32 years old, still living like I was 22, still making excuses, still blaming other people, still waiting for my life to start. And I realized, man, my life is starting without me. It's happening right now, and I'm sitting on the bench watching it pass by. That was my rock bottom, not some dramatic event, just the crushing realization that I was wasting the only life I got. People ask me all the time, how do I stay motivated? Motivation is for amateurs. Big spot ching is that feeling you get watching a YouTube video at 2 a.m. telling yourself tomorrow's going to be different. You know what changes things? Systems, discipline, showing up when you don't feel like it, especially when you don't feel like it. June 2026, you should be unrecognizable, not December. June, 6 months of real work, 6 months of no excuses, 6 months of doing what you said you were going to do. You should look different, you should talk different. The people you hang out with should be different. If nothing's changed in 6 months, you're not really trying. You're playing, you're pretending. Let me tell you about the 5 a.m. Club. Not because I want you to join some cult, but because there's something about getting up before the world does. It's quiet. Nobody's asking you for anything. Nobody's texting you. Nobody's in your ear. It's just you and your goals. That's when you find out who you really are, when nobody's watching, when there's no audience, when you could easily go back to sleep and nobody would know. That's when character is built. Your body is going to resist. Your mind is going to resist. Every cell in your body is designed to keep you comfortable, keep you safe, keep you the same. Evolution doesn't give a about your dreams. It just wants you to survive. But you don't want to just survive. You want to thrive. And that means going against your own biology. That means doing what feels wrong until it feels right. September 2026. You're gonna run into someone you haven't seen in a while. Maybe an old coworker, maybe an old friend, maybe an ex, and they're gonna look at you and do a double take. You know about the days you didn't want to get up, but you did. You know about the meals you meal prep. You know about the books you read. You know about the skills you learned. You know about the hours you put in while they were out there living their best life on Instagram. There's pain in staying the same, and there's pain in changing. Pick your pain, and most people choose wrong, because choosing discipline hurts right now, but choosing regret, that hurts forever. I don't care what your excuse is. I don't care if you're tired. I don't care if you're busy. I don't care if you had a bad day. I don't care if you don't feel like it. Nobody who's ever done anything great felt like it all the time. You think champions feel like training every day? You think successful people feel like working every day? No, they just do it anyway, because they're not controlled by their feelings. They're controlled by their commitments. December 2026. You're sitting there on New Year's Eve, and you've got two possible scenarios. Scenario one, you're sitting in the same spot, making the same promises, with the same life, feeling that same emptiness. Another year older with nothing to show for it. Scenario two, you don't even recognize yourself. You're sitting there thinking about everything you did, everything you became, everything you built, and you're not making promises for next year. You're making plans. You're making plans. Buy big difference. The clock is ticking. Every second you spend thinking about it, talking about it, planning about it without doing it is a second you'll never get back. Time doesn't care about your feelings. Time doesn't care about your excuses. Time doesn't care about your potential. Time just moves, and it's taking you with it, whether you're ready or not. You want to know the secret? There is no secret. It's simple. Wake up early, move your body, feed your mind, do the work, be consistent, cut out the noise, cut out the people who drain you, cut out the habits that keep you stuck, add in the things that build you up. That's it. It's not complicated. It's just hard. And most people quit when things get hard. Your future self is watching you right now. The version of you that exists in 2026 is looking back at this moment, at this day, at this choice, and they're either thanking you or they're disgusted with you. Which one is it going to be? Because that future version of you is being created right now, not tomorrow, not next week. Every decision you make today is a vote for the type of person you're becoming. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting for someone to give you permission. Stop waiting for the stars to align. They never will. You will never feel ready. You will never feel like you have enough time. You will never feel like you have enough resources. Successful people don't wait for perfect conditions. They create them. They start messy. They start scared. They start unqualified, but they start 12 months. That's all you've got. 3 to 5 days to become someone you don't recognize, to build a life you don't recognize, to create results you don't recognize. The question is, are you going to do it, or are you going to keep talking about it? Because the world is full of talkers. The world is full of people with potential who never actualize it. Be the exception. You be the one who actually does it. Be the one who shuts up and works. Be the one who disappears for a year and comes back completely transformed. Be the one who makes everyone else uncomfortable, because your growth reminds them of their stagnation. Be unrecognizable. The year is ending. A new one is starting. You get to decide who you're going to be, not who you were, not who others think you should be, who you decide to be. Make it count. Make it hurt. Make it worth it. Because at the end of 2026, you're either going to be proud or you're going to have another excuse. The choice is yours.